Yo. Ways to... I'm on my way right now to the third highest peak on Oahu, which is Kamaile Unu. Coming up Kamaile Unu Ridge here. I've got a ways to go still on the day. More than halfway in the ascent for sure. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about confidence, building confidence, which is good. Feeling good. It's not just a feeling, but it's also hormonal, higher testosterone, better hormonal mix, and better social results as well when you feel good. Because when you're good vibes and you make people laugh and you're confident, people like you more generally. It's not always true. Men don't always like you because of intersex competition, where they may like people hate on LeBron James. But anyways, welcome in fam. Much love, Trav here. If you don't know me, I'm an adventurer. I'm an entrepreneur. I live here on Oahu, off here in Hawaii. And one of the things to boost confidence that people don't really talk so much about is conquering your environment. So I'm going to talk about that. Your immediate environment. There's so much emphasis on travel and going somewhere and doing something, and not enough emphasis on what is in your immediate environment that you can conquer. So I'm going to give you an example, and for me it's this mountain. For you it might be something different. This mountain behind me, I'll show you where I live. I live right here, and the mountain is east of me. I live right behind this condo complex. Okay, so I'm watching the mountain. Every morning I watch the sun come up over this mountain, and now that I started working at the boat harbor, which is right here, so that's my house is right over here. My commute is to right here for the boats. And the boat goes up the coast. And I'm watching this mountain every day. And even when I drive down here, when I walk on the beach, I look at this mountain. When I drive down to commute into town for whatever reason, or for to do my hiking adventures or hiking tours, I look at this mountain. And I know that by climbing this mountain, every day when I watch the sunrise, I'm gonna be like, I climbed that mountain. Every day when the boat goes up, I'm gonna be like, I climbed that mountain. Every day when I'm driving down the coast, headed into town, I'm gonna be like, I climbed that mountain. It's going to give me a confidence. It's literally in my periphery almost all the time. When I'm at home, when I'm at work, when I'm being social, it's in my periphery a lot of the time. Literally from working my backyard, I'm looking up at this mountain. So, for you, what do you think that's going to do to my confidence? What do you think that's going to do to knowing, hey, I've conquered my environment? The things that are immediately around me, I've done, right? It's not like, oh, I'm going to want to do that eventually. Oh, I want to do that. No, the things that are most challenging and are immediately around me, I've done, right? So what do you think that's going to do? And I know this because there's other mountains that I climbed when I lived a couple valleys further. It was important that I climb the highest point on the island, which is Mount Ka'ala, and seeing it all the time and knowing I've been up there, right? So for you, it might be climbing a mountain. It's probably not, but there's something in your environment that you need to conquer, that if you conquer, is going to change your psychology, is going to make you more confident, is going to improve your social results, is going to improve your hormones. What is it, right? Something that you drive by every day. You might be driving by a fight gym. You might be driving by a climbing gym. You might be driving by a body of water. You might be driving by a mountain like this or a trail. There's things in your environment. You might be driving by, you might be walking by, you might be seeing. There's things in your environment. And rather than go, it's like, oh, I could go climb Mount Rainier, right? Well, why would I climb Mount Rainier when I haven't climbed this mountain right here, which is, I live in the shadow of this mountain. That's the next one, right? So I'm inviting you, and you can comment down below. Think about what is in your immediate environment that you're neglecting to do, you're neglecting to conquer, and you shrink a little bit in the presence of not doing this thing. And when I say shrink a little bit, I don't just mean psychologically, I mean physiologically as well. These things affect your hormones. They affect how you feel about yourself, and how you feel about yourself isn't just psychological, it's chemicals in your brain. So what is that thing? And go do it. I've been wanting to do this thing for a while. I want to do it in the summer on a clear day, and it's a summer and it's a clear day. I would prefer to do it with someone. I tried to coordinate someone to come with me, but nobody wants to do this because it's not as important to them as me. And most people aren't fit enough to do this anyways. It's a really challenging, brutal, exposed hike. But for me, I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it when I have time off. I'm going to start working more hours next week. My hiking business has been slow this month. I have time. I'm going to send it while I can. And then maybe next week or whenever I have time, we're going to go up here next. So yeah, it's happening. It's happening today. I've got a little bit ways to go and I'm going to get on it. But again, think about what is in your environment that you aren't doing that's weighing on you, that you can climb up and stand on. Again, a mountain is a metaphor, but I guarantee you there's something, right? Maybe you need to go do an open mic. Maybe you need to perform music. Maybe you need to run a marathon, right? There's a marathon that runs through your town or something. What is it? Comment down below. And if you want help, as always, there's a link down below. I've got a little mini mentorship, and I also do one-on-one. And I'm super busy, but I have time for a couple more guys. And if you want that to be you, go fill out the form. Look forward to talking to y'all soon. Much love. Peace.